I think the defining characteristic is, of course, the three principles of body juggling, which come from all of those different traditions that I was studying, which is balance, power, and flow. The balance is necessary to connect you to the power, right? And the power is necessary just so that you can stop being a victim and stop thinking that your circumstances are your problems, that your circumstances do the things to you. The circumstances don't do anything to you, right? It's how do you react to the circumstance. And so once you get into the flow, the circumstances become inconsequential because no matter what they are, you can move with them in a way that's comfortable and seamless. So I was always fascinated with ways to work with the body. And as I got older, I got interested in ways of working with the mind and realized that you have to cultivate both at the same time because otherwise you're only dealing with half the picture. And that's where the importance of the philosophy comes in. You can train the body all day long, and when you go home at the end of the day, you're still gonna be sad and angry and lonely, right? And you can train the mind all day long, and you're still gonna be lethargic and have no energy and be weak. We're dealing with polar opposites, but balance comes from making those two coalesce and work together. I was studying Hatha Yoga. I just started studying Kundalini. I was studying Qigong and Capoeira, the Brazilian martial art. I started noticing the connections between all these different principles, all these different modalities. Kundalini yoga pushes your nervous system to its limits, right? Thereby forcing it to expand. And when we expand the nervous system, we increase our ability to move every aspect of being, energy, power, will. Basically, every way that you have to interact with the world becomes stronger. Body juggling takes this same perspective. And that's the whole idea behind this practice. I don't call it a fitness, regimen, even though a lot of people see it that way and a lot of people use it for that. To me, it's not that. It's a mind-body science. It's a modality. It's an internal martial art. I really have to credit Hatha Yoga and especially Chinook for taking the time to show me the structure of the way that it would work best. And he spent a lot of time in the class with me just doing it and watching how people, what they struggled with and what they had fun with. And so we really built the class around the way people were naturally, interacting with the ball.
Body juggling works your body in a lot of compound joint ways and a lot of multi-directional and angular and circular movements. So I think once they get into it, they start to realize how their own body works better. It tweaks something or unlocks something that they otherwise may have not encountered.
It was a lot more fun to be able to finally figure out how to balance myself on the ball after a couple of times of falling off. Finally being able to get to that point, just finding that center to where you know where you are, and then once you're able to do that, as you go through the different exercises, it's a lot more fun because now it feels a lot more natural, and it just gets better and better, which is cool.